Welcome dear friends. My name is Durganand Kushwaha, Managing Director of the Vision Institute. Today I am going to teach modern periodic table. As you know, I have already talked about Mendeleev's periodic table and Newland's law of octaves, as well Dovrener's triads. We know the first classification of the elements was done by Dovrener, and after that Newland's came, and then Mendeleev's classification was the best classification, but due to so many demerits, modern periodic table is used today, and today we are going to talk about modern periodic table. As you know, Mendeleev's periodic table had 7 periods and 8 groups, and after the discovery of noble gases, Mendeleev's periodic table had 9 groups, and one group was called zero group, in which noble gases were placed. Similarly, in modern periodic table there are 7 periods. It has 18 groups, and today we will talk about all the groups and periods of the modern periodic table. So first of all, modern periodic table is based on atomic number. Okay, you know, Mendeleev's periodic table was based on the element, and he said when we arranged elements according to increasing order of their atomic masses, then after a fixed interval of time we get elements of similar properties. But Moseley was the scientist who gave modern periodic table, and he said physical and chemical property of the element, physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic number, Focus on these lines and think about it. Modern periodic law states that physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic number. It means that when we arrange elements according to increasing order of their atomic numbers, then after a fixed interval of time we get elements with similar properties, and on the basis of this law Moseley proposed a periodic table known as modern periodic table, and modern periodic table has 7 periods. What are periods? Period means horizontal line. If you look periodic table, you will get 2 types of lines. First, vertical lines, and some of them horizontal line. These horizontal lines are called periods. Horizontal lines in periodic tables are known as periods, and these vertical lines are known as groups. And modern periodic table has 7 periods and 18 groups. What are groups? Groups are vertical lines in the periodic table. Now we are going to learn about some important informations which are necessary to study. First of all, we know about groups. You know, modern periodic table has 18 groups, in which first elements of first group are called alkali metals. Remember this point. First group is known as alkali metal. Elements of second group are called alkaline earth metal. Because of some reasons we will talk about all these points, why elements of first group are called alkali metals and why elements of second group are called alkaline earth metals. We will study in later classes. Right now you remember that elements of first group are called alkali metals and elements of second groups are called alkaline earth metals, and these two groups are called S block. Remember this. First group and second group of modern periodic table are called S block, in which first group are called alkali metals, second alkaline earth metal, and group number 13 to 12. Group number 13 to 12 are known as transition element. Transition elements. And these are called D block elements. D block elements. Remember this. Group 1 and 2 are called S block. Group 3 to 12 are called D block elements, and D block elements are transition elements. But remember, all D block elements are not transition elements. All transition elements are D block elements, but all D block elements are not transition elements. Why? We will talk about these things in later classes. Right now, remember only one thing. Group 3 to 12 are called D block elements, and D block elements are also known as transition elements, and all the D block elements are not transition elements, but all transition elements are D block elements, and group number 13 to group number 18 are known as P block elements. So remember this also. Group 13 to group 18 are called P block, and F block is also a block in modern periodic table, which is placed below in the periodic table. If you look periodic table, two periods, period number 6 and 7, which are also known as lanthanides and actinides, are placed separately from all the S block, P block and D block, and that block is called F block elements. Right now we are going to talk about some important points of P block element, like group 15. Elements of group 15 are known as pnictogens. Remember, pnictogens. Elements of group 15 are known as pnictogens. Elements of group 16 are known as chalcogens. Elements of group 17 are known as halogens. Elements of group 18 are known as noble gases or inert gases. So these all are basics of modern periodic table. If you want to study more about modern periodic table, elements of modern periodic table, then you must have information about these things. Group first and second are called S block element. First group is also known as alkali metal. Elements of second group are known as alkaline earth metals. Group 3 to 12 are called D block elements. D block elements are also known as transition elements. Group number 13 to 18 are called P block elements, in which group 15 are known as pnictogens. Elements of group 16 are known as chalcogens. Elements of group 17 are known as halogens. Elements of group 18 are known as noble gases. These all are basics of our modern periodic table. Now we are going to study about S block in detail. Okay, so our next topic is S block elements. S block elements. S block elements is a chapter in class 11th, but right now we study little about S block elements. So what is the meaning of S block element? Simply, S block means group number 1 and group number 2. Means in S block elements we will study about elements of first group and elements of second group. Elements of first group are known as alkali metals, and elements of second groups are known as alkaline earth metal. Okay, if you look periodic table, then you will find that group 1 contains following elements like hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. And if you Look second group. Then second group contains following elements like beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. So all these are elements of group 1 and second group, and these elements are known as S block elements. These elements are hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. These all are elements of first group, and these are known as alkali metals because their oxides or hydroxides are alkaline in nature. Due to this reason, these elements are called alkali metals, and these elements are elements of second group, and these elements are also known as alkaline earth metal because of two reasons. These elements are known as alkaline earth metals because of two reasons. First of all, oxide or hydroxide of these elements are alkaline in nature, and other is these all elements are highly reactive and found in the earth crust. Due to this reason, the word earth is used in alkaline earth metal. So elements of first group are known as alkali metal, and elements of second group are known as alkaline earth metal. Now we are going to explain these things, these elements in detail. We are going to explain properties of these elements, means we are going to learn about properties of S block elements first of all, in which first of all elements of first group contains one electrons in their outermost shell. Means if we talk about group first elements, then they have one electron in valence shell. Valence shell means their valency will be 1. Their valency will be 1. Valency of first group will be 1. Remember this. And valency of second group will be 2. Valency of second group will be 2. Means valence electrons of second group elements is also 2. Means 2 electrons are present in the outermost shell of second group elements. And all these are metals and highly reactive metals, and also these all are soft metals. In class 10th we have studied that sodium and potassium are very soft metal. They can be cut with a knife. So remember this, all these elements are soft metals, okay, and highly reactive metals, and they have tendency to lose electron. Due to this reason, these elements are known as electropositive elements. Elements of group first have 1 electrons in their outermost shell, and they want to complete octet in their valence shell. Due to this reason, they lost 1 electron, and group 2 elements lost 2 electrons from their outermost orbit. Due to this reason, these elements are called electropositive elements. In next video, we will talk about electronic configuration of S block elements, how we can write electronic configuration of S block elements.